Welcome to chapter 1 of my speedrun tutorials for Any Normal. Let's jump right into it. The timer starts when selecting new game here. This is the first cutscene skip of the game. You'll very quickly build up muscle memory for this as you'll have to do it a lot. Press start, then down once on the D-pad, then X. This first fight is with two guards and will introduce us to combat as Cloud. After exiting this menu, you'll want to target the left guard and hold square. Cloud will dash to the guard and then do an AoE slash which should take out both guards. I refer to this as a cleave. Whenever you're not in combat, you'll want to press R3 to toggle sprint, no need to hold it. The next fight you simply want to step forward, switch to Punisher mode, then use basic attacks to take out both guards.
Not bad.
We want to flee from this next fight, as well as basically any fight that isn't required to proceed. While in combat as Cloud, rolling is generally the fastest movement option, so just roll on up the stairs and around the corner until you're out of combat. Here's our first menu. Enter the battle settings and hotkey Cloud's limit break and fire. We want to be using hotkeys as much as possible as it's much faster than entering the tactical menu. I want to take a second before this next fight to explain Cloud's combat and the terms I'll be using going forward, as I think it might be a bit overwhelming otherwise. Cloud starts combat in operator mode. He has access to basic attacks which deal a moderate amount of damage. Attacking a distant enemy will cause Cloud to lunge forward. I refer to this as the dash. Holding square causes Cloud to do the cleave I mentioned earlier. Cloud also has access to Punisher mode, where he moves much more slowly but deals heavy damage. Blocking a melee attack by holding R1 will trigger a counter attack in Punisher mode. This deals a large amount of damage as well as quickly filling the ATB gauge, so it's very useful. Cloud's attacks in Punisher mode are a series of 7 hits, with the last being a very slow but highly damaging finisher. If attacking a foe from a distance, Cloud will do a little hop towards them. Hold square and Cloud will stab downwards and gain a status effect. This effect is Berserk. It makes Cloud take a bit more damage, but crucially makes him deal 30% more damage for 10 seconds. Berserk is very powerful and we'll be using it a lot. If you roll in Punisher mode, Cloud will automatically switch back to Operator. Pressing triangle while in Punisher will cause Cloud to swap back to Operator as well and do a little slash around him. I refer to this as Op Swap. Now for the real explanation for this fight, you want to dash to the dog, then enter Punisher and target the guard. Hold square and Cloud will hop to the guard and Berserk. Press triangle to Op Swap, which finishes off the guard. If the dog looks like it's going to jump at you, then you can hold R1 in Punisher to try and counter it. Otherwise hit it for a bit, then finish it off with Braver. This is hotkeyed to square to start with. You want to dip into this alleyway after the fight. This makes the elevator up ahead teleport down to the ground, so you don't have to wait for it. You could fast forward this little cutscene with Wedge here too. Then just break some boxes to try for potions while you wait for Jesse to cut open the fence.
This way.
For this fight, you'll want to lock onto the right guard and enter Punisher, kill it with normal attacks and then hold square to get Berserk on the second guard. Finish him off, then carry the combo through to the dog and finish it off with Braver like last time. Now before this next fight, I want to pause and mention something called Battle Intel. If you played the game before you might be familiar, but basically these are side objectives that you can complete for exclusive materia. Some of this materia is very powerful, and crucially we can start working towards completing Battle Intel before it's even available. What this means for the early game is that we want to stagger 15 different types of enemies before Chapter 5. This is basically the only chapter where we're low enough level to stagger a basic security guard without killing it, and this is the fight where we want to do it. Lock onto the closest security guard and then dash. Switch to Punisher for one attack as you hop over, then switch back to Operator and attack until the first guard is dead. 3 hits on the other guard should pressure it, and then use Focus Thrust to stagger. You might die as you finish the thrust. There should be a brief yellow flash and a sound cue to show that you got the stagger.
Was never in doubt. 3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
For this fight with 4 guards, dash forward then switch to Punisher mode. 4 Punisher hits should take out the 2 guards on the left, then the final hit should take out 1 guard on the right. You can use Focus Thrust to finish off the last guard. After the fight, you want to line Cloud up slightly left of the console, then when Jesse's dialogue pops up, you can save the game and reload that save. This skips the dialogue and teleports Jesse onto the console, and if you position correctly, you can instantly talk to her.
I got this place covered.
For the next fight, Barrett gets added to the party. Unfortunately, Barrett isn't the strongest party member in this run, but he does still have his uses. His combat is much simpler than Cloud's. Holding square will shoot a string of bullets for low damage and end with a larger burst of damage. His overcharge ability on triangle deals high damage and generates a lot of ATB, but needs time to recharge after use. Overcharge switches to charge while it's on cooldown, and we can do a fast charge if we press triangle after a combo or spell. You want to use Barrett to take out these turrets. Target 1 and hold square for his combo, then switch target mid-combo so the burst of damage at the end hits a different turret. Do this again and both turrets should be around half health. Then use overcharge and switch target again to take out both turrets and finish the final with Thunder. We'll switch to Cloud as 2 mono drives spawn, take them out with Punisher, then switch to Operator and cleave the last mono. This will pressure it and Barrett can finish it off and stagger it at the same time with a focus shot.
You got that? Nothing to it.
Lasers up next. If you get a bad laser cycle, then you can enter the battle settings menu and hotkey Thunder for Barrett while you wait. The laser cycle will keep going even while you're in the menu, so this can save a little time. We want a hotkey Thunder regardless, so even if you get a good laser cycle, make sure you set a hotkey for Thunder on Barrett. For the next fight, there's another battle intel we want to start working towards. This involves filling the ATB bar while using the unique triangle ability on a staggered enemy, such as Overcharge for Barrett or Punisher for Cloud. We want to fill 10 ATB bars this way before Chapter 5, and we can get 2 or 3 here. Start the fight by dashing as Cloud, then enter Punisher and start a combo. Switch to Barrett and Overcharge. Do 1 combo, then charge, Thunder and charge, then attack and charge again.
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Use Focus Shot as Barrett and Focus Thrust as Cloud to stagger. Now you want Barrett to be as close to 1 filled ATB bar as possible, but not have a completely full bar. Using Overcharge here should fill 2 ATB bars for him. Switch to Cloud and do some Punisher hits while queuing up 2 Thunders from Barrett and try and fill another ATB with Punisher attacks. And do another little save and load here after the fight, and Barrett says, "What are you, 20 something?" This skips dialogue and opens the door. Use an ether on Barrett while running.
Let's get down there.
God damn. I can practically taste the Mako in here. Hurry it up. My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming.
Leave from this next combat, using a dash for some extra speed, and head for the ladder.
To the planet's core.
No. The pump would suck us back up.
How confident. Yeah, let's do this.
We always want to set the timer for 20 minutes as it gives us some extra items as a reward. Now we have our first boss. Start by running Barrett back, pressing Overcharge, then switching to Cloud and entering Punisher for a counter with R1. Berserk with Cloud, 6 hits with Punisher, and then fire. This will pressure the boss and Barrett can do a focus shot while Cloud does a full Punisher combo and then another Berserk. Focus Thrust should stagger the boss, and Punisher should fill 1 or 2 ATB bars. Boss will enter phase 2. You can't skip mid-boss cutscenes, but you can fast forward. Dash forward 3 times, cancelling the end of the dash with a roll, then run around the back. 4 hits of Punisher, then fire. Another 4 hits of Punisher, focus thrust, and switch to Barrett. Do a combo with Barret as the boss jumps to the wall, then focus shot, followed by another combo. Switch back to Cloud and stand around the center of the arena. Try for a Punisher counter as the boss lands, enter Berserk, then use Focus Thrust to stagger again. Use Thunder while staggered, as well as a full Punisher combo, then an overcharge from Barret.
Take him down.
Say your prayer. Give him what's coming
Watch
to him.
this.
The boss should phase again. Make sure you're controlling Cloud as the phase changes. The boss will target Cloud with a tail laser. Use Fire as Cloud, then swap to Barret and use Thunder. The laser will not target Barret's, so do 3 combos plus charge, and then a 2-bar focus shot. Switch to Cloud and dash, enter Punisher and Berserk, then op swap to stagger. Each stagger gives a character 1/3 of a limit break, so with this third stagger Cloud can now limit break. Switch to Barret and overcharge, then use the hotkey we set earlier to LB as Cloud. Do a combo as Barret to fill ATB before it phases, swap to Cloud. To finish off, Thunder the front leg, Berserk Cloud, another Thunder from Barret, and 1 or 2 fires from Cloud depending on damage rolls. 3 fights left in the chapter.
Where should we covering our way out? Go, go, go!
For the 2 monos, you can do 2 Punisher hits, Operator hits to finish, and then 3 hits plus Focus Thrust to kill the other.
That it? You okay?
This route should lead us straight to Barret. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on. Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go! We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
The 2 guards and 2 monos, run forward a little, enter Punisher and kill the mono drive and the guard, Focus Thrust for the other guard, and overcharge for the last mono. Barret can use Cure on Cloud here for safety. Lead from the sweeper and roll up the stairs.
You got that right.
Some monos will spawn and you can lock on and dash to them for some extra speed.
No shit.
Up 2 more flights of stairs. 3 shock troopers will spawn and hopefully follow you up. Once you're inside of the turrets, then lock on and switch to Barret. He's far enough away that he should teleport to Cloud, and you can overcharge the turret and switch back to Cloud. The easiest way to deal with shock troopers is to hold R1 in Punisher and fish for counters. Get Barret to thunder the other turret while you wait. After 2 or 3 counters you can finish the troopers off with fire. Sometimes one of the troopers won't follow you upstairs and you have to chase them down. This is very annoying, but I wouldn't worry about it too much when you're starting out.
Was never in doubt.
Doors open. We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
And that's it for chapter 1. I know this is probably a lot to take in. The combat in this game is quite involved. I've linked my text guide of the route down below, and if there's anything you're not sure of in there or in this video, then please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.